matter of fact though, pterodactyl when I'm micro and macro my mind. Why would I try to hide the fact that I'm jacked to be actually naturally high? And I'm that guy with the flashlight, looking back at the track with the black light. How about this, how about that? Pay attention to wax, you're free to see what that's like.
Alright gang, Ian Anderson from Touch Coast Disc Golf. We are back with some more 2017 PDGA Pro Masters World out in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Marty, we're back at Riverside after a pretty hot front nine. The gang's getting to go.
That's correct. Now the back nine is where, personally, I think it gets a lot more interesting. The holes become a lot more challenging, a lot trickier. So we're going to see some interesting stuff here.
Cool. We got some great players on the card. We got Robert with a 2-stroke lead going into hole 10, par 4, 675. Tell us about it, Marty.
Oh man, this hole is kind of the one that makes or breaks a lot of people. So you have obviously a long hole here. The first drive's going to be all about placement. You want to end up as far on the left side as you can without being out of bounds, because no matter what's going on, you're pretty much going to be left with an over the water shot at least 250 to 300 feet.
Wow. That looked like a great shot by Cam.
Yeah, and he's playing that line that I was just talking about. You want to get close to the water because that's going to lessen the amount that you have to throw over the water.
Sure. Okay,
Now,
Robert.
there is the safe route on the outside.
Oh.
But at this level, this late in the game, I don't see that much. It looks like Robert might have played that though.
Yeah, he played it pretty safe out there. Barry getting a little aggressive like Cam with a great shot right there. We are looking at Robert Z.
So yeah, Robert's taken the safer route.
Huh.
It's still tricky though. There's just no way playing that outside right from where he was to get to a putt.
Yeah, no, not at all. And look, he clipped a tree as well. I believe that.
Yeah, and you can see the flagged OB lines, which by the way, those guys put out something like 10,000 flags before the event started. You can see it's really nowhere near the water's edge.
No, it's not.
Because they know how much the water line changes with rain. We just didn't get any rain.
Gotcha. Oh, wow. Barry got a real hot skip on that one.
So Cam put that drive right where he wanted it to be, close to the OB, but not OB, and he's going to have the best look at a birdie here.
Wow, nice little backstop action there.
Absolutely.
Should be a nice, easy 3. Here is Robert. He played for the safe par. Hopefully he can pull it off.
Honestly, not a bad move.
Yeah.
Not at all.
He's only going to lose, a stroke to one person. Unless Barry makes a great putt right here.
Got to be careful with that one. You can't go long, so he just gave it a chance, but you can't really run it.
No. Give it a little half-go action there. There's Robert clean up the routine 4. Smart golf. It pays off sometime, buddy.
A par is good here. I'm telling you, I'm the guy that went through and typed in all the hole scores for everyone that wasn't on live scoring during the rounds. I saw 10s, 11s, 9s.
No way.
Yeah, I mean, there are just too many opportunities where you try to throw over that water, you don't get it, you try it again, you try it again.
Everybody got a little tin cup in them, right, Marty?
Yeah, that's right. So here's another one, 388 feet, and if you're going for it, you're playing 330 feet of it over the water. Put too much on it, you're going to go OB long on that path.
Oh, wow.
Don't put enough on it, you're going to go short OB. Cam decided to throw it perfectly.
Well done. Larry?
Larry's looking good too. He might have wanted that to flex out to the right a little more.
That stays in. Oh. That looked OB to me. We'll find out.
Yeah, it's kind of tough to tell. Like I said, the flags are a couple meters from that water line.
Look at that shot from Robert, man. Some beautiful late flip. That's a hard job.
Are there a lot of ponds at De La Viega? Seems like it.
He's getting over him, that's for sure. Barry? Maybe a little
Barry's
much on that
going
one?
for the crush. He might have been lucky to hit that branch.
Yeah, I think so. Is he throwing his beast there?
Beasts and leopards.
Yeah? Nice, man.
He says it at every single awards speech he's ever given that I've heard.
Really? Thanks his beast and his leopard?
Thanks everybody for throwing beasts and leopards, his signature disc.
Nice.
But it's not because he doesn't throw them. He does.
That's cool. That's always good to see, you know. That was also good to see. Everybody making some nice putts. There's Larry, I believe, cleaning up a 4. Let's see if he stayed in bounds or not. Oh, he did. Well done. He's taking the par, but he does still lose a stroke to the card. Robert's still holding on to 2 strokes. Cam's chasing him down there pretty good. And we are on to hole 12, Marty.
Okay, so this hole is interesting.
Whoa.
So it goes by the name GSI, which I will tell you stands for Goose Poop Island. This pond typically has a lot of geese.
Gotcha.
And believe it or not, the crew here really did put in a lot of work to prevent that during the week of Masters Worlds. It did pay off.
Nice.
But you see you're playing a really tricky hyzer to a very small peninsula here.
Yeah. Wow. Geese are jerks too, man.
They really are. They're really mean.
Yeah.
Got a lot of pent-up aggression.
They do.
Spotter says he's out.
Yep. Oh, Larry taking the forehand line here.
Yeah, honestly, if that's in your game, that sort of short forehand drive, it's not a bad shot, but the landing zone is so small that you can see even one that looks great is going to go like that.
Yeah, you got a little nasty trickle there. There's Barry cleaning up. There's a drop in 2 for Robert. Larry's coming back for his 3. Cam put it under the basket? He did. Cam Todd's good at throwing frisbees.
I feel like he took longer to make that putt than he does actual putts.
You are not wrong, dude. Yeah, he took a hot minute there. But nevertheless, cards the 2. Chases down Barry a little bit. Robert, that lead is now 3. On to hole 13, Marty.
Speaking of geese,
yeah,
there's a couple. They don't like the drone.
This president just destroy my drone right there.
Well, here you have, you can play the hyzer route, but we got some really thin to inexistent grass that makes skipping a real issue.
Mm-hmm.
So you're probably going to see people trying to play the straight route, but you do have that OB on the left and a little bit behind the basket too. So placement is key for an easy birdie. Yeah,
that was a safe shot from Cam. Robert testing the waters there. It paid off.
Did it? It may have been on the edge of those flags.
It looked close. We'll find out shortly. Barry
playing the pinball route.
Throwing his beast up there. That? Yeah. Larry, a little low, little right.
Skip, but the grass on the right side is normal grass, and you're not going to get that kind of skip.
How funny. Whoa, Larry got some gust on that upshot. Still got it close.
He's going to be fine. Barry.
After the pinball wizardness.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
Is that a putt? Was that a throw-in? It doesn't seem like it's long enough for the throw, but that's how he does it.
That was awesome. What a shot.
Got the pretty weeping willows in the background here.
Yeah.
What a birdie by Barry.
Well done. Got a couple good throw-ins this round, Marty.
Barry and Larry.
Barry and Larry.
Throwing kings.
Indeed. Rob's still holding on to that 3 strokes with that great birdie. He's playing such solid golf. That's going to take us to hole 14, Marty.
This one is just absolutely gorgeous. You have just the giant trees all the way down both sides, creating sort of a pseudo tunnel up the middle, but you're going to have to play a perfect sort of hyzer flip to get all the way to the basket. It's a long one.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the harder ones to birdie off the tee without having really a lot of distance with precision.
Yeah, sure. Looks like Barry's going to roller? No?
Oh, he's just trying to crush it.
Interesting, okay.
I mean, It's 500 feet. There's not a lot of guys in the world that can get to that distance accurately.
Yeah.
But I think it plays a little bit shorter, to be honest with you.
Okay. Cam had a great drive right up the middle. Larry looking to follow that. Keep turning.
That looks great. You don't want to go left of the basket, though. You can see those flags.
Oh, yeah. So he came up short of the OB, though. Here's Robert. Gonna have another birdie, hopefully. Yep.
I think he's got that for birdie.
Yes, he based it. Barry gonna try to throw this one in again?
Not quite this time, but I bet you he gets the birdie.
I would not bet against you, sir. Larry gave that a go, but not so much. Here's Cam.
Cam for an eagle, too.
Wow.
Again, a lot of the holes on this course are going to have soft pars, as the term has come to be.
Yep. But, you know what? Par doesn't matter. It's all about them strokes.
Yeah, and the other part is that, you know, at something like Masters Worlds, you have, you know, pro legends, pro grand legends playing these holes.
There's a wide variety of skills.
The par is not going to be the same with only one tee pad for the, you know, the 80 and older and the 40 and older.
Yep. Makes a ton of sense. Hole 15 coming up. Where are we going?
Wow, this one is a dangerous one. So you have a really small window for the straight shot. You got OB water, a little creek that comes off the pond there. And then left of the basket is OB. It's just basically OB everywhere except that little strip where Robert just landed.
Robert is killing it right now, Marty.
It was a great story.
Yeah.
Week.
Really fun to watch. Barry does one up him though. He's not losing another
Did
stroke.
it with a tree hit. That was a good tree.
He's crafty. He's a crafty vet.
He needs that to come down quick. You do not want to be in that stuff on the left. He might have stayed in.
The other world champ on our card. Not doing as well as the first. Larry?
I think you mentioned in the front nine, Cam Todd winning GBO.
Yeah.
It was 2 years ago in Open. Larry Gardner won GBO and Masters this year.
That's right. That putt wasn't right from Cam, though. Getting banned. Robert taking a nice 2. Barry with a drop in. Larry with a drop in. When you see Larry's game, you wouldn't think he's necessarily a GBO crusher, but it did work this year. I guess he knows the wind.
I was going to say the one thing about playing in Kansas, it's not that much different than Oklahoma.
Yep.
It's flat and it's windy.
Yep. I bet he saved a lot of strokes out of Opie.
Look at Robert Bainbridge now by 3 holes. We're in the 6th round.
Wow.
The only thing left after this is the semis and the finals.
They are battling. Hole 16 is coming up. Par 3. 620? What? I can't be right.
I don't think it is.
Okay. It's got to be a par 4. Robert? Or a wrong distance?
No, it's just one of the holes, and this is as much our fault as it is the people who made the signs, but the distances on the tee signs had some typos. So
oh, gotcha. Okay.
we can tell, just looking at these drives, that it's definitely not 620 feet.
No, I'm going with 320?
I believe it was something around 300 to 400.
Yeah. Larry finishes pin high left after a 620-foot crush. Cam Todd needs that to hook up.
Cam Todd with the tree hits, still getting 620 feet out of him. It's incredible.
He called for that one too.
He actually went long.
He did, didn't he? Lays up for the par. Larry. Wow.
Putt right off the top of the basket.
We saw Larry get hot in round 4 with that putter. We know he's got it in him.
Barry can't get it to go either.
Let's see if Robert can get another stroke on the card.
I think, there was a lot of pressure after landing those 600-foot drives to get the birdie.
No doubt, no doubt. Everybody cleaning up pars here. Done. Yeah. It's not bad unless I turn for a hole, you know?
No, not bad at all.
There is Robert still with his 3-stroke lead. Cam's got a couple over to Larry for third. That's going to take us to hole 17, Marty.
Okay, so this one actually is about 475, and it's a tough one. You got a low ceiling all the way to the basket.
Ooh.
And you can see the basket is right on the pond.
That is precarious. That's what they call that. Robert? Ooh, that's a wee.
That one did skip a wee.
Yeah, unfortunate. Let's say this one is not quite 475 though.
Yeah, you know, doesn't seem that way.
No, I think it's more like 300.
Let's just say this: it's not an easy hole.
No, it's definitely not with the low ceiling and the punishing green.
There's no good way to go outside, unless you have just a crusher of a forehand.
Yeah.
The right side just has too many obstacles, so the best route is straight up the middle.
Which it turns out was pretty tough to do.
Birdies are pretty rare. Larry, such a great putter.
Isn't he just deadly from range? Barry?
I hate to see those not go in, but you can't say it wasn't a good putt.
No doubt. There it is. Barry picking up some strokes on folks right there. See if Robert can save his par after going OB.
Robert after his meter. Oh, wow, that hurts.
That does. That's 2 strokes to Barry right there, I believe.
2 strokes to Barry on the second to last hole.
Ooh. It's good momentum for Barry going in the next round here.
Yep, and just don't want to give momentum to Barry Schultz.
No, you don't. He will get on a roll and he will do work. There he is. That lead is down to 1 now. Cam still has 2 over Larry for third. Take us to the last hole of the round. Hole 18, par 4, 800 feet.
This is a great finishing hole. You got to do everything right to get the birdie putt here. And you can see just in the background of the basket is a nice little walk over to the parking lot to turn to Central, so you had some time to think about what you did right or what you did wrong.
It's always what they did wrong. That's all they talk about. It's like poker players. You notice that, Marty? They always talk about their bad beats.
I have noticed that.
Yeah.
And it's very similar in our sport.
Yeah, it is.
All you hear in the parking lots is, should have had the birdie on this hole.
Yep. Can't believe I missed that putt. A lot of fun stuff. Here is Cam Todd. Looks like that'll work.
It should work, yeah. I mean, honestly, off the tee here, there's not too many spots that are going to be terrible spots.
Yeah, just don't shank
The only
it.
thing you really have to worry about is having sort of a long, low ceiling shot.
Yeah, exactly. Kind of like what Larry left himself, but he's executing it pretty well.
Did he hit those on purpose?
Yeah, of course.
Okay,
Yeah,
didn't know.
That's
Must be
Larry.
a trick.
that's Larry Gardner, man. Come on now.
Barry's riding the momentum of the last hole. He's gonna have basically a tap-in birdie.
Yep. Robert looking to keep that 1-stroke lead.
I think he's gonna.
I think so too. He's hitting locks on the regular. Cam Todd.
Cam's trying to make it.
I've seen him do it before. He did it at GBO last year. Was it 2 years ago? Or was that Worlds? Oh, that was Worlds actually. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Cam. That's a good putt.
Seen
Larry.
way too many of those this round for
Yeah.
someone who's arguably one of the best putters
Yeah.
that's played the game.
The world champ.
I'd like to say that he's rushing it, but that's just how he putts, guys.
Yeah.
If you've never seen Cam Todd play,
That's,
he's just missing his mark a little low.
yep. That's how he does it. That's his routine. Gotta stick to that routine. Alright, right, guys, that is all we got for round 6, I believe.
That's it for round 6. We get to finally leave Riverside until we come back here for the final 9. They'll be playing their semi-final round at, I can't even think of it right now.
Oh.
It's a much different course, and it's about 40 minutes away from the city.
Cool. Well, I can't wait to check it out. We'll have some good variety. Everybody, thanks for watching the Worlds, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.